Hi guys, it's me, Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do your monthly tarot forecast for January 2024. I can't believe it is going to be January. I'm filming this on December 31st, 2023, so I'm very excited to see what tomorrow and what next month is to bring. So before we begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below, tell me if there's a specific date you are looking forward towards in January. Put it in the comments. I'd love to see those. Also, if you want to have your own tarot reading done by me or a personalized monthly tarot forecast, go to my website, witchofboise.com to book. They might not be showing up. Different services, I still have to get them linked in, so just keep checking back to see when those are available. But I do offer those services, so just keep checking back, witchofboise.com. I'm most active on Instagram. My Instagram handle is witchofboise, all one word. And these videos are how I get my card of the day every single day that are featured on my Instagram and Facebook stories. So go check that out. But yeah, if you ever had a question of like, how does she get these cards? It's these videos. And again, it's filmed on the 31st. I'm shuffling it, and, it's all there. So anyways, let's get started, shall we? So, also on my YouTube, there is a video that you might want to go see if you have a month in 2024 that you might be anxious to see what the energy is for. It's a yearly tarot forecast that's for the collective. That is on my YouTube right now, so go check that out. And that video showed what the 2024 card of the year, as well as the January 2024 cards, as well as all the months as well. So if you ever have a question about that, go check out my YouTube channel. The last 3 months in 2023, I had issues with my camera. With my phone, it completely crapped out, and that's kind of why there's a delay also with my booking and everything. But again, all of these updates would be there on my Instagram. So if you ever are wondering what's going on, that's probably where you want to go. But let's get started, shall we? So the 2024 card of the year, this is an underlining energy that's happening throughout 2024, is going to be the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a very interesting energy. This can be like petty drama. This can be competition, whether that's healthy or not. There's just going to be a lot of conflict that's happening. And it's just a really good energy to kind of look at the situation and do I need to be in the middle of this? Is this a battle I need to do? That kind of thing. And for the most part, it's going to be, no, this is like petty drama. This is petty stuff that's not going to be a huge issue down the line. It's just like annoyance, more like. So I know a lot of you are like, oh my God. But that's going to be the energy for the collective. Then we have in January 2024, it's going to be our Page of Cups. So this is a really beautiful energy for the collective, that there's going to be messages and things that we've been wanting to hear in an emotional way. That doesn't necessarily mean good or bad, but it's something that's really close to your heart. So there's going to be maybe some closure that's happening for some people. Maybe that there's going to be a new beginning of some sort of relationship. There's just going to be a lot of emotions that are going on. And I think everyone's kind of getting into that shift of like, you know what? I let this kind of die out without having what I need to say about it. That kind of energy is happening. So with that Five of Wands, it's going to be a little bit of a turbulent January emotionally. So just, again, you want to make sure that you are really kind of viewing this not with your emotions in a sense, and looking at things in a very more logical way. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot to do the reading today. I'm just making sure that it's been all shuffled. And it looks like January has 5 weeks. So I'm just going to cut this deck into 5 and then we're going to get started right away. Okay. Excuse me, Zero. Zero is wanting to join. He's like laying down like right here. Okay. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. So for January 1st, 2024, is the 9 of Swords. It's in the reverse though. So this is like a letting go energy. This is something where you want to let go of things that are causing you issues. This is also like a drama queen card. So it's kind of interesting that this is happening with that 5 of Wands energy. So it's kind of like let the drama go. Like there's something that might be coming up where you're just like really holding on to something really, really petty. And it's like, you got to let that kind of go. You got to let it play out, that kind of thing. And it's also just like, stop trying to control your feelings as well. Stop trying to control your thoughts of how you should be feeling. It's just being very aware of what's happening and kind of letting it go in the sense of like, you know what? If you feel that way, then feel that way. But like, let's keep it moving. Let's not get stuck on it. Let it go. Then we have Tuesday, January 2nd. And that's going to be the Chariot in reverse. So this is our first major arcana of the year. Cool. With the Chariot in reverse, this is something where there's an acceptance that's not being had, like a full acceptance in order to move forward in something. Some people are going to have vehicle issues or transportation issues on this day, so just be wary of that. But this is something where it's not being accepted. That's the dog. It's not being accepted fully. So there's a situation, this can be a relationship, this can be within yourself, where you're not accepting both the good and the bad. You're kind of like ignoring the bad and you're hoping for the best, but you have to like accept both of them. All right, then we have Wednesday, January 3rd. This is going to be the Page of Swords. This is the time you want to be really cautious of what you're putting on social media because it's going to be catching people's attention. So, and it's not for the right reasons either. So there could be someone that is lurking or that is looking at your stuff and all of this, you know, just kind of icky energy of like lurking in the back shadows. So just be aware of what you're putting out there on a public forum aspect. All right, then we have Thursday, January 4th. That's going to be the 4 of Wands. So there can be a celebration that's happening within your family, within your community. This can also be just a celebration of like what is what's your foundation? What keeps you afloat? What's solid in your life? And this is just a really good time to recognize that as well. But a lot of times these are like celebration energies. Then we have Friday, January 5th. That's going to be the King of Wands in reverse. So there's going to be a feeling of uninspired, maybe a little bit of burnout. For some of us, we might have had that 3-day weekend. I know this last week has been awful at work in the sense of just like, it's, you know, you're just kind of like, I should just be at home. There's this burnout, uninspired energy. So this is a really good time to kind of step outside of your box, do something that you wouldn't normally do, and have a little bit of fun, like lighten things up. Then we have Saturday, January 6th, and this is going to be the Ace of Cups. This is a really beautiful energy, a start of a relationship, friendship. You're going to be feeling like your cup is overflowing with love. And so it's just a really beautiful energy to have. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, cool. Nope, leave it 0. Are you being a good helper? Not really. Then we have Sunday, January 7th, and it's going to be Temperance. Temperance is the energy of balance and moderation. This is also really beautiful energy of your spirit team showing up, getting more in touch with your spirituality and kind of seeing the effects of that as well. So this is also a time to just moderate if you have been maybe overindulging in some beverages or some sugar or, overspending, that kind of thing. And it's just a really more time to get more balance, more moderation. Get it together, girl. All right. Then we have Monday, January 8th. This is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow moving energy. Things are going to be coming to you. They're very meticulous, very slow moving, but there's a lot of intention with it. Then we have Tuesday, January 9th. It's going to be the Nine of Wands, which is very interesting for it being the 9th and the 9. This is a defensive card. So there's something that you might want to be like, I'm done doing this. I want to give up. And this is just a sign that you don't want to give up on like what you're working for because you're coming towards the end of it. And this is just also understanding that like there might be something that's coming your way where you just feel like you have to be a little bit more defensive than usual. Then we have Wednesday, January 10th. This is the Justice card. What a beautiful card. I love this card. This is whenever I'm doing tarot for myself. This is my card, so I love it. Justice can be, for some people, a legality situation that might be happening, but this can also be just truth and honesty and justice being served. So you're going to start to see some of that balance. And it's also kind of like a karma card in that sense, but I view it more in like karma is more of like a spiritual plane energy in my opinion. And justice, this karma is more of like the physical plane kind of thing. But so justice is going to be served. All right, then we have Thursday, January 11th. This is also a new moon in Capricorn. It's going to be the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be some really fast movement that's happening, as well as the like news coming in. I just wanted to make sure I got enough cards. I was like, But no, this is like kind of being sideswiped by like something that you weren't expecting. I always get like news bulletin with this. So it's just kind of like, it can be shocking, but it's just something that's a little bit out of left field, but really, really fast energy that's coming in. Then we have Friday the 12th, and that's going to be the Four of Pentacles. So this is going to be an energy of being stuck in the past, maybe looking at things and being like, you know what? I made some pretty poor choices and I wish I wouldn't have done that. Or it's holding on to the past, holding on to things that have happened, holding on to emotional baggage. This can also be being too frugal, being too attached to things. And this is just like you need to kind of let that go. You need to let go what this baggage is, what you're like with your finances. Like if you're going too frugal in it, where it's like you need to just loosen up a little bit. Then we have Saturday, January 13th. This is going to be the Hanged Man. This is very interesting. It's actually very interesting. This was my 2023 card of the year. This, just as a side note, is my grandma's birthday, and she passed away in 2023. So this is kind of like, all right, that's a little strange. So with the Hanged Man, the collective's energy is going to be a pause. So there's like a pause moment where you want to make sure that you are reflecting and seeing everything that's going on in and around you. This is a good time to really look at things from a different perspective. It's also like not a time for action. So there might be something where you might feel like, oh, I should have gone for this, or I should have done something for this. And the thing is that it's not meant for you at this time. What is meant for you is that you need to really watch things unfold and see things from a different perspective, because what's right for you is going to come. So then we have Sunday, January 14th is the Page of Pentacles. This is messages also from, I believe it's 2021. So there might be themes that are coming from 2021 or that have happened in 2021 that might be reflecting on that. But the Page of Pentacles is like a message about something of the earthly matter. So this can be finances, this can be like health. This is anything that you can see, hear, touch. Hold on one second. Okay. That was weird. I don't know what that was. But let's continue. So the 14th is the Page of Pentacles, and it's just like a message that's coming for earthly matters, like I mentioned before. So, and those themes from 2021. All right, then we have Monday, January 15th. This is going to be the Tower. So the Tower, a lot of people get freaked out by. It isn't something to get too terribly freaked out by. This is massive change. There's change that's happening. It's something that's going to change your life forever. Like your aspect of how you have been living is going to be changed. Now, a lot of times it's like good things, like for the most part, where it's a really good example is one of my friends got it for the year they found out that they were pregnant, and everything's going to change. That's their first child. So it was just like, that's the energy that Tower is going to do. It is also going to tear down absolutely everything in your life that has no strength or stability. It's going to show you pretty much the bare bones of what is holding you up, and you get to build back up on it. So I view it as a good card, but a lot of people don't like it because of like the imagery and stuff like that. All right, then Tuesday, January 16th is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a waiting energy. So there's something that you've been working towards, and it's not ready to reap the rewards of what you've been doing. Think of it as a garden, essentially. Been working hard on the garden, you want to harvest it. It's not ready for harvest yet. Then we have Wednesday, January 17th, and that's going to be the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is an energy that is very intuitive, very in touch with their feelings. This is also an energy of just being more in touch with your feminine side. And again, it's just really being in touch with your intuition and knowing you'll get some feelings, and you just need to really hone in on those. Then we have January 18th, which is on a Thursday, and that's going to be the Devil card. In this deck, it's the shadow side. So the Devil card is about obsessions. It can be about what is holding you back from what your goals are, what your potential is. A lot of times this can be like some sort of addiction. This can be an obsession. This can be like just something that's holding you back from what your goal is. And it's like you're self-sabotaging yourself to do it. Now, this is also an energy of someone's mask is slipping. So it's like you see that they're this person, and then something happens and you're like, who are you? And it's like, that's kind of that mask slipping energy. Yeah. So it's just being aware of that. Then on Friday, January 19th, is going to be the Knight of Swords. This is the think now, act later. No. Act now, think later energy. So it's very chaotic. It's very much like, let's get this done and then we'll explain it later. So it can be a lot of chaos, but this is really, really fast movement that is happening. Then we have Saturday, January 20th. That's going to be the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is an interesting individual. This can be you, this can be someone else, but this energy is a masculine energy that shows how he cares, is like act of love, you know, like acts where it's like, instead of giving you a big bouquet of flowers, it's, I'm going to go get your oil changed. It's things like that. Very practical, very kind of cold, not lovey and dovey in that kind of energy. All right. Then we have January 21st. That is on a Sunday. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is about the home life. This is about being in a routine and that kind of thing. This is definite earth energy. So if you're an earth sign or have earth sign placements, this is a good time to really look at that as well. Then we have Monday, January 22nd. It's going to be the Six of Wands. Beautiful energy. This is victory. This is excitement. This is you have won something that you've worked really, really hard on. And it's just a good time to also not be super gloaty about it, but like be celebratory. This was a hard thing that you went through. Tuesday, January 23rd is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is an energy of either plans are canceled, like travel plans are canceled or are changing. This is also something where maybe you thought was a little bit lighter, a little bit non-committal that's happening, and it's actually becoming a lot more serious, a lot more committing. Then we have Wednesday, January 24th. It's going to be the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about, it's like about past nostalgia, past relationships. Something's going to remind you of the past, or you're going to be reminded on there. It's a really beautiful time to do a walk down memory lane. It's just don't stay there for too long, or don't like live in it. Or if someone like reminds you from the past that's different, just know that they're going to be different from that person, or even someone from the past. Doesn't mean that they're going to be the same person. So just keep that in mind. All right, then we have January 25th on a Thursday, which is also a full moon in Leo. We're going to have the Magician. What a beautiful full moon energy. So this is a really great time to manifest and see your own power and your own magic at like in real time, essentially. So you're going to be able to manipulate the life that you're wanting to do, or like certain aspects that are going on in your life. You just have to believe in your own power and in your own magic. Then we have Friday, January 26th, and that's going to be the Five of Swords. So there's going to be something that you are going to be victorious on, that you are going to come out on top. It's just not going to feel like that, and it might not feel like that for a while. So it's just something, it's like a downside of like winning, where you kind of almost feel like you're losing, but in the long run of things, you're definitely winning. So just, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel a certain type of way about it, but just know that like what you did was right. Then we have Saturday the 27th. We have Five of Wands. So this is going to be a very key day for the collective to see how their 2024 is going to come out. This is the 2024 card of the year. So it's really pay attention to themes and aspects that are happening. And that's going to be something that is going to be weaved throughout this whole year. Now, like what I explained earlier, the Five of Wands is about petty drama. It can be squabbling. It's usually some sort of conflict. But there's also people that are watching it go down that are like, I don't like drama, but I like to watch it. Like, you know. So it's just kind of keeping that in perspective too. Like when you see stuff go down, it's like, do you want to drag yourself in the middle of it and like have it become like a whole drama thing? Or would you just rather like step back, like watch it all go down kind of deal, like not engage in it? All right, then we have the last week, Sunday, the 28th of January. Oh, I love this. This is the Ace of Wands. This is my 2024 card of the year. The Ace of Wands is about, it's a really sexy energy. It's a start of like passion and fire and things like that. So it's a really good time to get really inspired and really go for like what gives you gusto in your life. Gusto. Then we have Monday, January 29th. And that's going to be the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a lot like that Queen of Cups. It's very intuitive, but this is also showing a lot of emotional intelligence. So there might be something that will kind of like, you know, rock the waters, whether that's sadness, whether that's anger, like just like big emotions that might be happening. And you're going to see how well you weather that storm. So that's great. Then Tuesday, January 30th, you have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is about an energetic exchange. So This is if you are feeling like you are not in abundance, it is time to start to give back. You need to give in order to receive, and you need to be open into doing that. And you're going to actually start to see the wheels, since this is in the upright, you're going to start to see that happen. Wednesday, January 31st, we're ending on a good note, which is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is about intuition. It is about connecting from the physical world to the spiritual world, and just knowing that nothing is a coincidence. So weird things might be happening during that time, weird messages, stuff like that. And it's just a good time to really be in tune with yourself and in tune with your intuition. All right, guys, that is it for January 2024. Make sure, again, you like this video, hit subscribe, comment below, tell me what day you are most excited for. Again, if you can also bookmark this to go through each individual day, or you can just head over to Instagram. It's Witch of Boise, all one word, or you can search Witch of Boise on Facebook. And these are in my stories every single day. So go check that out, and that will have a reading every single day with all of these cards. So, and if you want to book with me, go to my website, witchofboise.com. Services are going to be getting updated within the next, I hope soon, but what my services are. So, just go check that out, witchofboise.com. That also has a link to my Etsy shop. That's another way to support my business and have this hobby business keep going year after year. So I appreciate all of your support. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you later. Bye.